a good literature review is supposed to be a critic. You just write an essay with regards to that particular topic of interest. Just like SPM examination, right? You are asked to write the advantages of involving in physical activity. So that is the title. That is the essay given to you. The role of physical activity among the students in the higher learning institutions. Write an essay. So you start writing the essay. When you write essay, you must have introduction, right? You must have the body, right? You must have the conclusion. So make sure your literature review has that. You must have one paragraph introduction. Then your body may have many paragraphs. Then towards the end, you must have the conclusion. That's why I said literature review is an essay. You must have the, right? Do I have it? So make sure you have an introduction, you have the body, you have the conclusion. And of course, you have read the literature concern already, right? You must have been reading. If you don't read, you don't write. You don't work, you don't eat. You don't read, you don't write. Because if you don't read, you don't have knowledge. You will just simply write. People will not like to read your literature review if you don't have literature to support what you are writing, right? So in this particular essay, make sure you write a long essay with regards to that particular problem or topic of interest. And as you write, you give credits to those literature which you have referred to. Bear in mind, don't copy and paste. It is supposed to be an essay which you write just as if you are in the examination hall. That will be a good literature review. You really know your stuff. You really write your heart out. You really write what you believe in. And as you write, you give credit to the literature. If you forget, then it's okay. You just flip through. Macam open book test. You have a pile of articles or books that you can flip through because you don't know exactly the name, you don't know exactly what they say, you are afraid that you may cite wrongly, right? So you can just flip through what they say and then you write again. You flip through what they say, you write again. And then you can always go back to the relevant literature to know the name and the year correctly. So you must have read somewhere. Because you are reading, right? You have been searching and reading. After a certain time already, you should start writing. You also don't read 200 literature, baru you write literature review. You don't have time, right? You don't read 300 books or journal articles. Now okay, I know already, baru I start literature review. That one will be after 5 years, baru you start your literature review, right? Also cannot. So you will be searching, reading. Maybe after 1 month or so, you should be, or after 2 weeks or so, right? If you really have got the knowledge related already, then you should start writing already. Alright? So you write the essay, and originally you write your heart out, and then along the way you give credit to the authors. That kind of literature review will be very precise. Of course, you plan first what you want to write, right? What do you want to write normally? A literature review. Most likely, you may be writing about the industry itself. Then you will be writing about a particular concept or variable. Then you will be writing about the meaning and measurement of that particular thing. You will be writing about why that particular thing happened or exists, and after that you will write about that particular thing, how it is being measured, what are the relevant concepts of measurement for that particular thing, and you also would like to write what will happen if that particular thing is there, or is happening, or is increasing or decreasing. What will be the consequences to other things?